So everything's going up, as you know already. Fuel, food, material, everything goes up. Even dump fees. On the left, that receipt is from the beginning of September at $37.06 per ton. The new fee is $42.62 per ton. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Well, there's their new section of trails. Pretty easy. Alright, so I showed a little bit of the action, but here's the finished product. This is just all saplings and vines. Here you see this is an old wellhead. Some of the vines that we were cutting, that's what it would look like, when it's not cut. Wants to keep just the front of it open. This is the new trail that we blazed, showed you. This is what it looks like when it's all finished. See the size of some of the stuff that it cuts down. There's my foot in comparison. That's decent sized sapling. Give them a Y out to each side of the old trail. Cut down some of the lower hanging limbs and vines that you saw us fighting through. Well, saw me fighting through, like down in here especially. So come down here, give him a turnaround for his UTV. Wants to keep as much private as he can from the house over there, just to give them access to the boats here. Now they don't put them in down here anymore, so we've let this end of the trail kind of, it's been years since we had it open to the water. The owners purchased the lot next door where I'm actually parked that was already cleared for a home, but the home was never built, so they purchased that and used the existing dock and boat ramp there for their boats, and they just use these, I don't even know what those are. They're not paddle boards. I don't know what they are. Maybe they are paddle boards. Who knows? But they use those sometimes as well. But usually they just bring their boat out, their jet skis. But we gave them trail down here. Opened it up a little bit. Still kept it pretty much hidden from the front. Again, there's the new little section of trail to connect to where the hose is. So I don't have to come all the way out and around. Give another little connector there. This is again what it looks like otherwise. Nothing but growth. This stuff grows amazingly quickly. So while we're here, I should turn this off. I want to show you the only flaw that I have found so far with the Altos. And that is they keep backing out and falling off. Ones fell off today. And the other side, well, that had fallen off previously. The pieces in the trailer, but I need to get the screws. So they're ordered. They'll be here soon enough. But again, here's the rest of the lot finished. All right, so I thought this had been captured on video, but apparently the phone overheated. But we did clear a pathway along the pond. Just a small area, just to give them an idea of what I can do with this machine, what they can expect it to look like. So there's a swamp on that side. There is a little bit of open water. I don't know if I'll be able to grab it. I don't know if you can see it through there or not. But that won't be long till that's completely just covered in with vegetation. This one, however, is spring fed, so it will always have, well, pretty much this amount of water in it. I've never seen it lower than this during drought. Never seen it higher than this. So anyway, this is the path that we cleared. We just went up to, you can kind of see the tracks where it turned around right there. But give you an idea of what it can take down. And again, I wish this had been caught on video. But here's one sapling. See the cut on it. It's a pretty rough cut, but it's, you know, it's almost an inch sapling. But here's the big one. This one actually, when it got caught up on the frame. I had to turn the mower off, and that's when I discovered the camera wasn't working. But there's the, get it in the sunlight, there's the cut on it. And give you an idea of how big it is. There's my hand, so it's about 3 fingers. So a couple inches. But it took it down with no problem. It had less problems than the phone camera does, apparently. But anyway, this is, again, what we cleared out. Opened it up a little bit. There was just basically vines and some brush in here, nothing tall. Mostly stuff like that, grass and a little grapevine. So, anywho, off to the next. Afternoon all. Realized I hadn't taken any, posted any video lately. So, here I am, doing a pine straw job. Got, there's 42 bales there, another 8 or 10 in the back of the truck left from the last job we just left. So I gotta put that down here, back of this yard. And maybe I'll show you when I'm done. Just trying to put some little snippets, I don't even know what that would be. Little tidbits of video out because I haven't been putting anything out lately. So just want to keep y'all updated. Can't believe I forgot those. All right, well, we're gonna take the Altos into this. Not into it all the way, as there's 5 or 6 inches of water down there. We're gonna get down to the water line on both sides. That side over there is much steeper, much taller. This side already cut from about here over with the Toro. So we'll try to capture some of this on video, and I'll show you what it looks like after. All right, so here's the after. Not sure how well you're gonna hear me due to the traffic. It's what time is it here? It is 20 after 4, so it's rush hour, day before Thanksgiving. But here's the after. So did have to come in and line trim what I could reach. There's a lot of standing water in there. Not sure if that shows up or not. There's a better shot of it up here. There is, like I said, it's 6+ inches deep in there, which the machine can handle as far as traveling through it, but it can't cut it because the deck height only goes to 5 inches. So you just wind up turning the blades in the water. Doesn't do anything. You can see across the way, hopefully that shows up. We got down in there. We probably could have got it to go a little further into the swale, but there's so much garbage in here. I already had to stop once and pull a bag out. A plastic bag got wrapped up in the spindles, so I had to pull that out. But I'm still learning that machine and what it can do. It hasn't let me down yet. There you can see another track mark, rut if you want to call it that. I'll call it a track mark. So out here in the middle, it's just too wet to even get to with the line trimmer. And I don't know what that stuff is, but it has very woody stems at the base. When they come back and hit you from the line trimmer, they hurt. Got hit twice in the hands and once in the face. That hurt. There's an old wheel. I don't know if it's from a wheelbarrow. I don't know what that's from. But yeah, there's all kinds of garbage in here. People stink. You see another of the track marks over there. I do want to show one spot that was, there you can see a real good mark. Just how far into the ditch it would go. Like I said, it would go further down, but it can't cut the water, obviously. And I don't want to tear up the deck trying to cut through water, so the heck with that. Just came back and line trimmed some of it. But up here on the culvert, there was a little pucker factor. Trying to show the street sign here. Technically the county's supposed to do this, but obviously they haven't been. So coming around this culvert, you see the track mark, and right there, the machine dropped off. This culvert, you couldn't see it was covered in grass, so I dropped off the culvert, and I thought I was going in sideways. The machine's quite heavy for a stand-on mower. I think it's 1,400 pounds. Maybe it's 12, I forget, but it's heavy. But it held. I was worried the ground was going to give way, but the machine held the slope, even in the muddy soil. So anyway, there's the done deal. Lots of garbage, but that wasn't part of my price. And this is a county right away. They need to take care of it. All right. Y'all have a good Thanksgiving.